Hey guys, welcome back to Do for the Culture. How y'all been?
Hey,
Hi,
stress.
the press.
Today we are talking about online schooling, what we are studying, and how we deal with the stresses of studying online.
Okay, so first let's give a little background information for people who probably didn't really listen to the intro. Um, for me, I'm studying law and business. So initially, when the pandemic began, I was, it was in March of 2020. So basically, the end of the semester. Um, at that point, most teachers gravitated towards Zoom. Some just sent us links to academies, to Khan's Academies YouTube videos and said, good luck, you're on your own. Of course, it was math. So, of course, you go barely pass, but that's okay, we passed.
Girl, you passed with a good mark.
For
Shut
my,
up.
not for math, babes, I passed with like a 53. And I was so excited. I told my parents, and I was like, we're so proud of you. I'm like, you damn right. Better had be, because I used to complain about that subject every single time. I think, was it calculus? Child, I don't know what it was.
Wait, you're
Why the
doing
fuck?
in your program?
Yeah.
You're doing
Hmm?
calculus in your program?
You would think that law doesn't have math. No, it has bare math.
Wait, because
Yeah.
you're in business as well, so that's why the math.
Mm-hmm.
That's disgusting.
Law and business.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even I am in my finance courses, I have like logs and I had a panic attack because I couldn't remember how to do logs. So I had to go and watch YouTube videos. It was okay. We figured it out.
Whatever that is.
And for summer school, they did Zoom, but they did asynchronous and synchronous. So that was nice because for the asynchronous classes, the profs just kind of told us what to do every week, and we did it on our own time. Um, so now it's basically the same thing, just less asynchronous classes and less discussion posts. Thank God,
Mm.
because that was very annoying.
I
You're
hate those.
that because the
So yeah,
goddamn.
that's basically my school
Wait, I have
situation.
a question. What's the difference
Hmm.
between asynchronous and online?
Synchronous.
They're
Online.
both online. They're both
They're
online.
both online. Synchronous is literally when you have your prof talking to you or
I know
having
what
the Zoom
synchronous
call.
is, but what's the difference? Like, why do they just call it? Why do they call it asynchronous and not just online course?
I don't know, but I don't like in the summer. I preferred asynchronous, which is where they just tell you what to do because it was summer. I mean, we saw a pandemic, but it was summer, right? But no, I'm like, why am I paying you the same amount of money for you to tell me what textbooks,
That's what I'm
what
saying.
chapters to read in
Like, just
textbooks,
call it an online course.
and reduce the price because y'all ain't doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all even mark my work on time. I have this one prof this semester for asynchronous. She doesn't follow the asynchronous. No, she'll be like, come in my personal meeting room. Let's talk. So, not that I mind because I get my money's worth, but I don't understand why they're doing it like that, to be honest. But yeah, see, how about some background from you?
Okay, so right now I am in a security investigation program at college. It's my first year, so well, I did go to college last year, but y'all know I dropped out.
That is
Cause, cause fuck science,
facts.
no.
Period.
But now, it's online, and I haven't been to my campus. Yeah, that's how it's going, really.
It's okay. Hopefully, you don't graduate online either.
Probably will.
It's
You
okay.
hope
We
you
can
ain't.
do
Yeah,
that. Just send us the link to your Zoom.
I'm sure.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, how about
Uh,
you, JD?
so for me, I'm in BA psychology because fuck science. Even though we're a science, but like not the biology science. But fuck their science. There's way too many damn people in my damn program. Unnecessarily, maybe not unnecessarily. I
Wait, you
mean,
know how much people in your program?
well, I have like 400 plus students in my classes.
Oh,
So
That's nasty.
damn.
Even like last like first year makes more sense because a lot of first year courses have psych as a course for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why. But
Wait, it's like in your Zoom classes, you have like 400 students.
well, at the beginning of the semester,
Oh, I was about.
they all just die off. But it's still a lot. Like it'll still be like 100, like maybe like 200 plus.
We be lucky if 50 people show up. I guarantee
Honestly,
you, zero of us have our cameras on unless it's mandatory.
And then all but one of my classes record anyways, so I'm sure people just aren't coming to like the live one.
Mm.
Which shit, that about to be me. But we'll get into that anyways. Um and I have fully loaded courses this year, which means I'm taking 5 courses this year. I mean this semester, second semester, which I didn't last semester. And adding an extra course to online schooling is not it.
Mm.
Because I barely managed. It's weird because I'm handling it better now. Because last year was just a hot ass motherfucking mess.
It was.
Jesus. But yeah, and I also did summer school like last year, and I guess it gave me a little taste because I dropped. Because second semester, first year, I dropped a course like last minute, like right before it was like exam season, because I was literally gonna fail it, and I'm like, we don't do that.
Mm.
So I took a summer English course, and that shit was lit. But that means I've been in school for like a whole year straight.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I had zero breaks.
And
Probably
then
on the
I'm
press,
missing
but
a
it's
course
fine.
now from this year, but I ain't doing that shit again. Absolutely not.
I have to do summer school again.
I'm not doing that. I'll wait.
I can't because I'll forget everything from part one.
Yeah,
And
no,
it's
I'll
needed
wait
for part two.
third year. Maybe even I'll stretch it to my last year.
okay, so how is it for you guys personally? How about you, JD?
It's so ass, but it's not. But it is. Like one course of mine just pops into my head. That's just gonna piss me off, so I won't even talk about it. But it,
Statistics.
thank you.
Wait, see, that was the course that I passed with like a 53. It wasn't
There
calc, it
you
was
go.
statistics.
There you go. The only reason I'm doing good is because I annoy the fuck out of my 2 friends that are in it. Shout out to you guys.
So your friends are good in that class.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Like,
All of
okay,
us sucked.
because it's like
Shanice.
data management that I took in grade 12, but grade 12 data management don't do shit for me
Mm.
because it's literally only the basics. And then that class is just a whole thing. I can literally do a whole episode by myself on that class. But yeah,
Trauma.
so like stuff like that is like unorganized. And then I think we mentioned this before in a previous episode where like the chat will just be annoying and just going wild.
Mm-hmm.
So that just makes shit harder than it is. But I was thinking about it the other day where I'm like, bitch, I'm tired at 8:30 in the morning. I don't feel like going to class today. I can just go in the email that she provides with the Zoom link and record it that we don't get to do like in actual like in-person classes. And then like even for studying purposes, you can like go back to the recordings and shit. Yeah, but I don't like that there's no distinction between home and school. Like you can like get up, get ready, go to campus, stay on campus if you need to, come back home, and your home is like your homework and rest time. But we don't get that now. So I desperately need a separation for mental and physical purposes. And that shit makes me lose a track of time because I do not know what day it is or the year or the time.
Shit, no one does really
At this point, we're just living.
For real.
Barely.
I think it was the beginning of the semester. Everyone was literally feeling the same way, like no motivation. We don't even know if we want to do what the fuck we're doing now in our career. Like we all had career crises. Like it was wild. And then the shit feels optional. Like even our other friend, she says, like, bro, I literally feel like my classes are optional, but like they're not. Graduate. I'm like, exactly. Yeah. I'm curious about D because he started online.
Yeah, you didn't even have like that good first year experience.
Dang, and he'd be downtown too.
Exactly. She would have been with me. Tell us
Bro,
about it.
Y'all, when I tell you, me and Shanice was finna hang out every fucking day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You haven't
Cause
had a chance to visit your campus or nothing.
I'd been to my campus once, and it was for like just to get the books for my courses. And
Hmm.
it was literally like the library in front, so it wasn't even like
You
in the
didn't even have to
campus.
like walk through it a little bit to get to your library.
No, no.
Were you
So
allowed to? You just didn't like think about it, or it was closed?
I was just like, bro, like I don't want to get in trouble if we're not allowed. So I was like, let me just leave.
Hmm.
But honestly, I don't mind being at home because I'm just thinking all about that bus money. Like I saved
True.
this year. I
That
saved a
is
lot of
true.
bus and train money this year, so I'm not that mad. But I'm just mad because like I know if I was in school right now, like I would actually get my shit done because I wouldn't be at home like have distractions.
Hmm.
So that's like the only reason I'm mad. But other than that, like it's a 2 year program, so I'm like, okay, let me just get the shit over with. Like I don't really care if it's like online or in person.
And then we're lazy at home because our bed is literally right there.
You know,
Exactly. I made an office for myself. Why is there a full size bed here with my stuffed animals?
That's why I was confused the first time you showed us. Because you say it's
this is
not
my office, y'all.
there's a whole bed.
And when I need to relax, I'm actually gonna put a TV on the wall I could swing out to because that's the only thing I would stay down here, but my TV is in my room.
Oh,
So
I feel it.
You're not gonna get work done if you put a fucking TV in your
Yeah.
fucking room.
I'll put a lock on it. I don't know how to do that yet, but we'll figure it out.
Oh my god. You have discipline. I wish I had discipline.
What's that?
I'm sorry.
More
Um.
more discipline than me.
Okay. Yeah. But
So
like in comparison to maybe let's say my mother, no,
Okay, but your mother
definitely
is
not.
how many years into life experience?
yeah.
That's true.
You're literally like 3 years there already, and you're only 20.
But yeah. Um. For me personally, online school in the beginning was stressful because obviously it was like a new thing. Because we literally thought it was gonna be home for like 2 weeks. We're still here. Um, but it was more stressful because at that time, again, March, our finals are in April. We didn't have that much time, and a lot of my profs were young. They're still all not young. So them and technology aren't the best of friends. Hence the reason why my statistics prof just said I'm not doing Zoom calls. Because at that point in time, teachers didn't realize you could make it so that you could only log in with your school email. So people were sharing the Zoom links with their friends, and then their friends would come and disrupt the class. And then the
Mm.
teacher would have to like spend maybe 15 minutes trying to figure out who it was because they would take the name of somebody who's already in the class.
Oh, so
So
there's like duplicates.
exactly. So I remember when my teachers having to tell us turn on our cameras randomly. I'm in my robe and a bonnet in the kitchen making eggs. So I had to turn on my camera, but they just saw me shuffling it up. But so a lot of my profs didn't even bother to do Zoom calls because they anticipated that, which sucked
Or
because
this year or last year?
this was last year, March 2020. So that was kind of like, it was whatever. Summer school was great because it was at my own pace because they were asynchronous and it was only one class at a time. It wasn't five.
Ooh. Oh yeah, you weren't doing it at the same time. That's why I was confused. 'Cause I'm like, your class lasted hella long.
Yeah, because it only overlapped for like maybe 2 weeks. But I did one in technically the spring semester and then the next in the summer semester. And I had
Mm,
like 2 weeks official break before September. Don't
yeah.
recommend that.
No.
Um,
No.
from September it just went all downhill. Mm. Motivation gone. Missing assignments piling up. Tell me why I only remembered one of my assignments when I was in the hospital. I was like, oh, it was fully done. I just forgot to submit it. At this
Was
point, I'm
that
like,
your, was that your what was it? The New Year's thing?
no, New Year's was
Uh,
20. I was in the hospital on New Year's Eve 2019. This time it was, it's always in December for some reason. I don't know what traumatic event happened in December for me to always in the hospital.
mm-mm.
Um,
Your body just gives
the
up.
same breathing problem.
It just needs a renewal every year.
Um, and I couldn't even remember it during like while I was there. The due date was already like 2 weeks past. I just didn't bother to submit it or even email the prof because I had already emailed him about late assignments. I'm like, at this point, sure, you should take the L. Then after that, so last semester was not the best. I still haven't checked my grades from last semester. I know I passed all the
Girl, why?
courses. I don't need that type of negativity in my life. The one I'm already depressed as is. No, I just know I passed them because when I logged on to my school portal, it says I'm good. We Gucci.
Oh yeah.
So I don't need to see those marks now.
Your school
So
did the
you
credit thing, right?
Yes, last in March. That was it. No, it's just like if
So
you
not even last semester?
no, which is why I haven't checked my grades.
Oh, okay, okay.
I refuse. Um,
Oh,
but
so you
hit
no,
all that matters is that degree. It don't matter
exactly.
about the
is it
marks.
C's get degrees?
C's get degrees.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
just gotta balance it out a little bit. But
Mhm.
this semester so far, I have been more on top of my work. Still not enough. Spent my entire reading week sleeping, but
Oh my
it's almost
god.
done.
Same.
Oh, you guys, you're on reading week now.
Oh
Oh yeah,
yeah.
how are your exams? Are you done yet? Or are you still have one more?
I
Or you
mixed up
have,
my.
I know you have the two after.
I have 3 more exams. I'm doing one later tonight. What to do procrastination.
Don't
Um,
D.
I
So what?
know. So I have to do that tonight. I'm a cheat. Oh well, it's arts and science. I have no reason to be in that class. It's literally an elective.
Mm.
I'm learning about like what fucking philosophy. I don't need
Like, how
that.
do you name a course arts and science?
Wait, do you even get to pick your electives, D, or do they just give you?
This semester they give you an elective, but next year for both semesters you choose.
Oh.
And they decide to give us fucking arts and sciences for no reason.
They really said here,
Um,
take it.
yeah. So I have that to do, and then I'm on reading week this week, which I'm probably going to procrastinate again.
It's okay.
Fine.
It's life of a student.
I don't really care. I should,
Me
but
at
I
this
don't.
point, I'm like, damn, should I really become a lawyer at this point? Because I'm tired, and it's only been 2 years out of 7.
Absolutely not.
Oh my god, yeah, you have what, 5 more years?
Oh yeah, cause you're going to law
I'm
school.
so done and I'm so tired of this. Honestly, it would have been better had I been in school, like physically there, but at this point, I'm tired. Just gotta
Uh,
keep thinking about the money.
I'm still trying desperately not to do my PhD. Okay, not trying
I
to spend.
think she should do it.
She should.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you should become Dr. Cardwell.
I will be Dr. Carlo,
Hmm.
just not PhD.
See, I need to go to law school to have my Juris Doctorate. So if I want, I can't
Yeah.
stop.
Y'all, we got 2 future doctors and 1 college dropout.
Yeah, I mean, no, the
But
we should
yeah,
definitely.
Man.
Moral of the
What?
story is if you don't like what you're doing in school, drop out and then do
Drop
something.
out, get a job,
re-enroll and then
Drop out, get a
re-enroll.
job,
go back to school.
Mm-hmm.
and do actually what you want to do. Okay,
Yeah.
but that's a whole nother
Took
episode.
took me a whole depressive episode to learn that.
But that's a whole other episode. So, based on our evident hatred of online schooling, how are you guys coping? And then, like, if you guys have any advice for our listeners to cope with it, so we can start with D.
I'm not coping. I don't cope. I just go with the flow. And if that flow includes mental breakdowns, so let it be.
Can't beat them, Jordan.
Exactly. Oh man. They think I'm gonna fight it, but I'm really not.
No.
Jokes on no. I'm here to stay.
But honestly, to like get through this, honestly, you just have to be on top of your shit. Like procrastination is the biggest enemy to me. Just that's the issue, really.
I
If
think
if
that is the
I didn't
biggest enemy to everybody at this point.
honestly, if I was straight like doing my shit, I wouldn't be as depressed as I am right now.
Easier said than done.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But yeah, how about you guys?
For me, it's depressing. Like, I feel like this entire year, meaning from since the pandemic started, Chad, did I know what depression was personally? No, but do I know now? Yes. Okay, because it's not going well. Um, Previously, it's like what Jadine said. I had to find a way to separate school and home, even though they're both in the same place. It's like I used to do it in my dining room, but then my profs made us sit on our cameras, and you could see everybody in the background moving. It just was not. It was not it. So I took her to the office, which really really helped because now I don't carry my laptop upstairs anymore. I didn't even take my glasses upstairs because once I'm upstairs, that's it. TV time and bedtime. That's it.
Maybe I should start doing that. Like put my laptop like in the living room or like the kitchen.
Exactly, because I don't bring my laptop to bed anymore because then I end up thinking about school. Do I actually do the schoolwork? No, I just sit over there stressing, for knowing fully well I'm not gonna do anything. So we don't bring it to my bedroom anymore. Um, as I feel like everybody in my life knows by now, I live by a color coded schedule.
Huh.
I
Hmm.
feel like we
It's-
should. I feel like we should post that on Instagram. Just give the people a little insight to what
yeah.
it looks
I
like.
actually made one. Like I'm doing it weekly. I'm not at
Oh,
your stage yet.
see, I do
But
mine
For
weekly too. I have like a little
girl, you got
recurring.
130 things each week to do.
Yes, but on Fridays, on Fridays, I take 2 hours to schedule the next week. So I still do mine weekly.
I'm planning to do those like Sundays.
Yeah, and Sundays is too late for me because usually that's my cleaning day. So I
I
don't.
know that.
So make a color coded schedule for me because it keeps me busy in the sense that I'm not just sitting doing nothing and stressing about being busy. At least if I'm gonna stress, let me stress over something I'm actually doing, you know?
Ah,
So,
word.
hmm so that way, like let's say I have my finance quiz due on Sundays, I got a reminder today to actually finish it because I refuse to do them on Sundays. But it also reminds me that you have something to do, make sure all the quizzes are up to date. So it kind of just keeps me in check, because I have a lot of essays to do. Law sucks. So I need to constantly be working on it. Have I ignored all of those reminders? Yes. Are the essays due this month? Yes. Um,
That reminds me of the time. What were we doing? We were on FaceTime, and then me and D had an assignment due that night, so we are working on it. And then you're trying to page us about it, but yet you had an assignment that was due the next Tuesday, and you saved it for the night before. And we're like, the bitch, the
yeah,
bitch,
last
what's a bitch?
semester.
Bitch, this bitch,
the hypocrisy,
hypocrisy,
the
Um,
audacity.
girl.
well,
Funny.
again, to be fair, that was my should I really be in school phase, where I was starting my assignment 7 p.m. and I due at 11:59 p.m.
And then it's literally the moment before, like, fuck it,
So
I have to.
exactly,
Because we really think we're hard. We really think we ain't got to do this shit. Fuck it. And then right before, we're like, God damn it.
exactly. So
God damn it! I need money in the future. That's what. That's what hits you.
I need
exactly like
that money.
ooh, that expensive lifestyle, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
we don't do that anymore. We start like at least minimum 2 days before. Like I have a reminder on my board above me, which is also color coded. This gives me more anxiety though, because I have to see it every day. Um, it says start working on essay, and that's at least 2 weeks before it's due. So progress.
Okay.
Um,
That's
given at the
good.
beginning of the semester, but it's okay.
Mhm.
And the mindset that I've had that helped me just say screw it is as long as you pass. because at least you're alive. You know, we're in a pandemic. Deadly virus going around. Are you alive? Yes. Did you pass? Yes. I had to stop telling myself this because, for reference, I am in the same school and in the same program that my mother was in. So
Oh,
I still have all of her report cards. The
Oh
course
my God.
codes are the same. So I could see that she is statistics. I could see that she got 95 in law. Um, we weren't in the same major because she was in HR, but a lot of the program like courses overlap. And I like to compare myself to people, which is not good. And when you have a mother who was one of the top three in the entire program, not the major, the program.
See, she ran so you can walk. Like
She
you don't
really
have to
did.
try that hard anymore.
I call her, I'm like, babes, just let you know, I'm not following you in that sense. Do not expect
I
me to
would
be the top
literally
three.
drop out of school if that ever happened to me. No, because I'm
And
like,
the
I'm not doing this.
exactly, and the fact that she did not tell me that at, like her time in school that she was one of the top three, or that a lot of the courses would overlap because we had to pick our majors in second year. She didn't have to pick hers until third year because they were trying to make sure everybody was exposed to at least everything, so they didn't know what to pick. They really should have done that now because people be switching majors like it ain't nothing. But
Mm.
she didn't tell me any of that. Myself, my fast and out of place self, found her report cards and I saw them. I'm like, so you watch me damn near almost fail statistics and couldn't help, and you're here with a A plus.
Crying.
So after that, I just had to be like, you know what, Shawnice, did you pass? Yeah.
No, I
Then
was gonna
that's
be like, don't compete where you don't compare, okay?
exactly, and I really and truly don't compare to her on that level.
No, you
Uh-uh.
So
got balls though. I would
You
never do a
do.
program that my mom did and then her comparing herself to me.
I
Absolutely.
forgot that she did the same program. Okay, at
No.
least I didn't choose her major.
Ah, that's true.
Choose a different one, technically a harder one, but it's okay.
You know, my mom was just like, I've gotten exempt from English exams before. I'm like, good for you, brother. We are not the same. I'm sorry I can't, okay?
Sorry, I couldn't run like you.
Right?
Exactly.
My knees are broke. I can't.
But luckily, my mom, like, when I told her, don't I expect to see her, she's like, I'm not. It's okay. You are you, and I was me. I'm like, all right, just keep that same energy until we finish law school. Just
When I
remember
end
that.
my career, just remember that you said that. Thank you.
Exactly. No, they used to ask for my report cards. They did in first semester. I photoshopped the hell out of them. Not because they were bad, just because I know my parents' standards. But no, I just tell them no. Y'all can pay for school, but just don't ask me for the grades. For preference, I am in a completely different country, so I didn't have to tell them that to their face. So I'm still here alive.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Um, Janine, how did you cope, or any advice?
um, for me, I've been trying to be more creative, which is like the biggest thing because I'd be boring. And I have a lot of creative people around me. I'm like, shit, I'm jealous. So the first thing I tried to do last semester was get back into dancing. I even made a whole Instagram account.
Oh yeah,
See
you
how's that account
did.
doing? Yeah.
It's okay.
For
We can pick it back up after.
real, but I was like, I literally don't have time for this because I can't choreograph for shit. So I have to be learning all these dances. I ain't got time for that. So now
Don't
when I try,
worry, y'all. This summer, hit up her page.
oh yeah, oh, we'll see.
Jay's what's it called?
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Um, so what I thought about during the winter break was to do nails, because for some reason one night I was just what's it called when you like jump down the YouTube holes? I rabbit holes, whatever they're called.
Holes.
And I was just watching like a lot of like press on nail videos and like custom nails. So I'm like, ooh, let me try that. So that's what I'm doing now. Takes less effort than
So
learning
that's
it.
like your creative outlet.
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing. I guess kind of try to find something outside of schooling that you enjoy to do to like break the mindset a little bit. Um, don't be too hard on yourself with grades. Like I never really was. Like I wasn't the one always striving to get like the perfect grades because I'm not that smart anyways. But
But she did, because
Lies.
she's smart.
Okay.
okay, I
She
wasn't
did, because
getting
she's smart.
high 90. I wasn't getting the high 90s and hundreds. And
Girl,
who?
no. Y'all, she got 80s most of high school.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I got good grades, but I'm not striving to be the most perfect one in the class.
That's what they say about harder than after. Go ahead.
Because shit, I have friends smarter than me. I'll utilize them the way I need to.
As you should. As you should.
But even now, I'm like, I'll take my L happily
Hmm.
and I'll go to bed. And that's it. Basically.
Exactly.
Even with this course, specific course, I read a lot of shit. Probably like once a week. I'm like, shit, I'll just take my L. I don't even care. I ain't getting stressed about it. Fuck it.
Exactly. Because
Um,
once you pass,
hmm?
I said, because once you pass,
Exactly. And
you're
that's it.
good. You're
And I'm
Gucci.
never using this shit ever again in my life. Which pissed me off. But anyways.
Mm.
And then the past week, like I mentioned before with Shanice, is that I made a Google Calendar. I'm so proud of myself for that. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
proud to hear it too.
Thank you. Because you're always like, oh my God, guys, I made my weekly schedule. I'm like, shit, I wish I was that efficient. And hopefully I am. I failed today because I've been procrastinating today. That's okay.
It's okay. It's the
This
beginning.
week, this week was kind of rough. So I did that because the method I had before was not working. So if it's broke, fix it. If it ain't, don't fix it. And that's a motto that I use a lot. So try to find the best method for you. I hope this one works because otherwise, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because before I was just using like the notepads on the computer, but
Mm.
now with the actual like calendar, you can do like the alarms and the reminders. So
Yeah,
I
because
was
I
I
got
was
an
just gonna
alarm.
ask you. I was gonna ask you if you get reminders.
yeah,
Yeah,
you do.
so I get an alarm every Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, Denise.
So I
What?
get an alarm every time I'm supposed to start.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I pulled up my calendar.
oh, you didn't know?
No, I was about to check it.
So full. Why would you do this?
She put breaks and everything.
Yeah, you have to schedule breaks too, because
Damn.
sometimes I need to remember to get up and stretch, and then my back cracks, and it's
I just like how it's busy.
Yeah.
oh, because that's school. So for some reason on my laptop I can't see which class it is, but on my phone it tells me the exact course, the prof, the code, everything.
So those are like your class times?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all can't see, but basically her shit's full. She busy.
She busy. Don't hit her up. Told me.
Basically.
She has to incorporate time to text you back.
I literally used to do that with my friends. Like we'd be in class, I'm like, oh, we should go and get dinner or something. I would literally put up my calendar, give them the phone. I'm like, find a time. If you
Mm-mm.
can't, sorry.
Yeah. And then with the reminders, it kind of forces you to like stay on track because you don't want to fall behind until.
Shit. Y'all, I might do this now. Just see how it's gonna
Yeah,
go.
honestly,
Please do it.
like
It's
the past
so
week has
great.
actually been probably the most productive I've been all year with schoolwork. It's
Are you
crazy.
serious?
Dead ass. Like I've
Damn.
been
Okay.
finishing my schoolwork like 10, 11 o'clock latest, and like until like past couple of days because I don't know what happened, but
Okay.
it's been working.
And because I
Shit.
have like Google like calendar on my phone and on my tablet, which I use as a dual monitor for typing during school, and on my laptop, no matter where I am, I will get the reminder.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Even now, if I'm doing like other things, like I'm kind of procrastinating or like stalling, when I get the reminder, I'm like, okay, get back to work.
Yeah.
Because I'll be damned if I don't finish by the next task. I'll be like, JD, you're a
Mm-hmm.
failure.
Oh no, not a failure.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So just find method works for you. And this is second semester, my second year schooling, so it ain't easy. Because
Exactly.
I was very stuck in my ways of high school where you ain't gotta do shit. We'll go to class.
Oh, took those days for granted.
And it was funny because I was telling the like not that long ago about we were talking about math and how I was good at math in high school because I didn't try to understand what it was. The teacher put the formula on the board. She said, use it for these kind of questions, and I did it. I didn't
Mm,
understand shit. I just copy pasted.
period.
But now I'm like, what is this? I need to understand because I don't know how to utilize it. And I'm like, shit, she was right.
Yeah, see?
I
This is the
actually need
thing.
to understand my homework to do good.
Yeah.
High school, I was
Because
not doing that. High school, I'm like, okay, gotta do this, so just do it.
And you
Um,
would think it'd be easier
cause,
now since you might have like cheat sheets. No.
no,
no.
no, no.
Literally, y'all in grade 10, me and JD were in the same class. So she was doing her work, and I'm just sitting there trying to understand what the fuck is in front of me.
Even grade 11,
Couldn't.
people in my group were like, JD, like, how do you do this? I'm like, they're like, how do you understand it? I'm like, I don't. I just write it. I just copy what
But now it bites her in the butt because now I was like, what the fuck does it say?
it does. Because I did a whole, like those personality tests, and it literally said, it read me like a book, bro. I was offended heavily.
Oh.
Like the way I study is to memorize for the time being, and then it's gone.
Mm.
So that's why from first year to now, I don't know things. Like when people ask me for questions, I'm like, girl, can't. I can't tell you. I'll be able to recognize it on a multiple choice test, but if you ask me to explain it, I can't.
She did. She underplays that. She did my whole psychology test for me.
This year, I actually like tried to understand what the fuck I'm doing because I'm like, oh, this is real. I actually need this stuff.
Me, because I'm like, shit, Choice, if you want to be a lawyer, you kind of need to
Right?
remember the laws.
I can't be counseling people like shit. I don't remember this.
Bro, literally yesterday I was talking to Jay, and she was like, what were we talking about?
A lot of
So,
shit.
oh my god, what was it? Hold up.
About what?
You were talking because we were going through the case of Colton Bushi, and then I was like, I should know what this word means. I'm in law, but I was
Oh,
just like, I
I
don't
don't
know what
remember
this
the word,
means.
but yeah.
It was
It,
something with federal jurisdiction, and I'm reading that, and I'm like, what the fuck does this mean? Mind y'all, I'm in law, like a law course.
Yeah.
Don't know what any of that means. I'm like, okay, maybe I should learn what that means.
me
Even
with
some of
Pi
the things.
Peter.
Hmm?
What?
I said, me with Pi Peter, which is like the privacy act or whatever. Here's with a burning passion, but do I need to know it? Yeah.
And that's the thing too, like for my program, you have to learn like everything psychology. So because what you want to do in the future is a specific strand, but in school you literally have to you have to learn everything. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to use it.
Actually, I don't get to specify until probably last year of law school.
Basically,
I don't
I
I
think
don't
even
care
third
about,
year,
like, I just want contract law.
yeah, even third
It,
year, I have to do research, and that's basically like the stats stuff that I'm doing now, and I'm not going to do that in my personal career. So it's probably until like fourth year. I'm not going to do whatever, and
wow.
like when I get my master's. So even that, because learning it in person is like, okay, you're in class, you pay attention, but online,
Mm-mm.
when you have to learn about things you don't care about,
Not
that's
there.
when it seems basically optional. Because it's like I don't want this. I'll just go on my phone because I'm not in class.
Exactly.
Or like I'll call somebody or go cook or whatever. So, yeah.
I had a dude help me, like, did my quizzes for me because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't remember. I don't
Like,
care. I just
okay.
had him. I FaceTimed him, and he was like, let me do it. I'm like, thanks, bud.
Incriminating yourself.
I know. I'm sorry,
Okay.
y'all. Don't don't come to me with law. Okay, so for next year, would y'all prefer online or in person? How about you, Shanice?
For me, I would love to go back in person. Shit, we just got called back to work and I'm ready to leave this house, deadly virus or not. I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired. I would love to be back in person because, like, I miss what basically my one friend. I'm antisocial. Antisocial as hell. But, like, I miss my one friend who's in my program. I miss actually being in class and having in person discussions. Okay? Because I'm not about to go on a discussion post. talk to
Yeah.
nobody.
And then
I
just get
barely, exactly, I'll barely even talk in the group chat unless somebody needs to help me with like schoolwork or something. So I would prefer to be back in person, but I don't see it happening. Because one, people are selfish, don't want to follow the rules. I keep seeing TikToks about Sydney, Australia, New Zealand, and they're not living their best life.
mm.
I'm upset.
And I
Is
hate
anybody
it.
talking to them? Is anybody talking to Australia, Netherlands? Like, where's the
New
communication?
Zealand.
Like,
Because they're not selfish, unlike us. So I don't see us going back to school at least until winter semester 2020. Shit. Oh yeah, two. Damn.
damn,
Shanice was still in 2020, bro.
damn.
And
Girl.
exactly.
You're gonna be 22. Oh, you won't yet, but you gonna be 22. Oh no,
Event. By
Yes, you
that
will.
time, at the end of that semester, I'll be damn it. Wait, how
yeah,
old
you'll be
am
22.
I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, honey.
mm-mm. But yeah, also our vaccine rollout plan sucks.
Hmm.
It sucks. So
I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Like, I know
like
what it is,
how
but I
would
don't.
this shit? I don't. They keep switching it up. Like they keep giving false numbers because they didn't realize that you need to actually give two doses of the vaccine. So they misrepresented the first number. It was basically double of what it was supposed to be. And I was like, you're a mess.
I thought these were supposed to be scientists.
I don't understand. And here's the thing, right? It's province by province. So some provinces are on track with their rollout plan. Ontario is not.
But of
Yeah,
course,
because they're provinces that have like five fucking people in it.
Yeah,
So
that's true. It's easier to
like I'm
have
sure
their shit
Northern
together.
Ontario is perfectly fine.
yeah, exactly. Like everyone out in Thunder Bay,
Yeah,
they're good.
it's just Southern Ontario.
But like, so I don't like because I was anticipating the majority of the first people to get their vaccine, senior citizens in homes and like people in the healthcare field to already have their vaccines by now. Like that's what it was projected to be. We ain't even reached there yet. Because
Really?
no, and that means we were supposed to like us, the least like group to actually contract it. Like I think by the latest August. It's March. They ain't even
Is
get
there?
their vaccine yet.
Isn't it because like it's something with Biden and how he won't send up like vaccines up north? I read a post about that.
Tired of America, bro.
Wait, but what he have to do with the vaccine? Oh no, chat. I
No, because the vaccines get shipped to America, but they're not allowing American truck drivers to like go up north with the
Oh
vaccines.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we kind of in a mess right now. So I don't really perceive us going back in person, which kind of sucks because even like my brother's program, biomedical engineering labs are online. For my forensic science class, had it been in person, I wouldn't have. The labs would have actually been
That would have been
interact.
so cool, bro.
Listen,
Oh
because I'm
no.
learning how to make crack cocaine right now. Imagine in school. I
Oh,
know.
my heart breaks for you.
I know. I'm literally
You're the
just answering
forensic
questions.
science, and you
Exactly.
can't.
I wanted to be a forensic scientist when I was so like when I was younger, so bad. I wanted to be the next Abby
Forensic
from
files,
NCI.
fam.
Ooh, forensic files.
Oh,
Yes, that's what I'm watching on YouTube. I'm watching. That's all I'm watching. I don't
forensic
get to do it
files.
in person. Yeah.
Girl, go on Netflix.
Yeah, but no, like that's literally we have to like watch episodes of
Uh,
that. But that's all I'm doing. I can do it on my own freaking time. I want to actually be in a lab with goggles and shit. Can't
nah,
do
that
that.
breaks my heart.
And I don't think have any other like forensic science classes once I get past year two, which I'm in right now. So I won't have this experience anymore.
No, you have to retake it. When school goes back in person, it's ridiculous.
Okay, just get to do the labs. That's it.
Oh my god,
So,
I'd have to fight somebody.
so
I'd have to.
I try not to think about it because I get sad. But yes, I would love to be back in person. Because mainly people. I mean, I'm not antisocial, but at least the option to see people was there,
The option.
the option. So yeah,
I'm mad for you.
thanks.
Oh
We'll all
my
be mad
gosh.
together.
I know what said, right?
Shut.
Forensic science. Mate.
She could have been, damn.
Mm-hmm.
She really could have been part of an interview on Forensic Files.
Really could have, but it's okay. It's alright. It's alright. Can't do shit about it.
I suppose. It's okay. We'll just get our own, like, you know those games that you can get?
Yeah.
The little detective games. We'll just do
Mm-hmm.
one of those. Tier.
It won't be the same, but it's okay. The experience.
For me, I think at my school, because yikes, should be online classes. Or, okay, I'm thinking either online classes or something with like half the class in in the lecture halls, and then half the class would like do a lot would like view a live recording of it, and then I guess like alternate or something. Or like I know some profs during midterms would have like section A of the class do the midterm on like the Tuesday, and then section B would do the midterm on like the Thursday, kind of thing. But I don't know how that would work with like timing for actual lessons.
Quick question, as you just mentioned,
Mhm.
mid-teams. How are your mid-team structure? Is it like, like let's say, multiple choice?
Multiple
Is
choice.
a test bank of questions, and so, but here's the thing: you can't go back once you completed one question, or can you all go back?
Depends on the professor.
All of mine
Depends on
said
the,
no.
yeah,
Screw y'all. Y'all can't go back, and it's all randomized.
really.
I think most of mine are
Yeah.
random, but yeah,
I
like
didn't
my
mind it
prof,
being randomized in the
one of my prof
beginning.
last year did like weekly quizzes where you can't go back, which was a damn scam. But that's okay. Where you can't go back to questions, but majority of mine have been like it'll either just be like all on the one page or just like multiple pages, but you can go back.
Your profs are nice.
Honestly, I've been
And they
lucky.
record
I've been
lectures.
lucky.
Mine don't. Mine
Yeah, and
don't.
mine record. I only have one that doesn't record, but
I
we
only
don't.
have one that records.
That's ass.
Y'all can see.
You're paying for online school. They should fucking record. If you What if you have a job? What if you can't, like, literally can't be there?
As I was saying earlier, like I'm happy that the online option gives you like the recording part.
Mine
If
doesn't. Hence the reason why I was sorting undies in the beginning of this pandemic on camera in class.
The fact that you had to put your camera on those jokes. I can't have
yeah, none of my profs care. Like
No,
they prefer it, but
my one prof, bless his soul, he's a great prof, but I hate that we have to turn our cameras on because then I get distracted by everybody fidgeting and moving, and all I do is just like stare at one person who's just constantly moving who
one of my
annoys
profs
me.
gets distracted by the dogs, like the pets. She'll be lecturing and then she'll be like, "Oh my god!" Like this
But
is
like
really one.
for the one, that's the only one I have to turn my camera on. For the rest of them, they prefer we turn our camera off because not everybody has the best Wi-Fi, and it works better if everybody's camera is off. So he
Mm.
literally in that class, he's like, "Okay, but you just have to turn your cameras off." I was like,
One of
"Oh,
my profs did that last semester, but I don't know if that was the reason.
love you." But yeah,
I haven't had a class where I put my cameras on. I only ever put my camera on once, and it was because I was presenting.
Presentation. Mine don't even care.
y'all present. Wow.
Yeah, you
I
have
have
to. Well, I have to, like, I'm in an investigation program, so like
Mm,
when you get in a
yeah,
group,
that makes
it's like
sense.
it was we're discussing a scenario, and we had to present the scenario, and it was, yeah, put cameras on.
I've had two presentations and I didn't have to for any.
The only time I would say anything related to presentation is when we had like breakout groups, which suck. But you have to like choose somebody to speak, and I would automatically just make somebody else do it. I'm like, you know what? You are really eloquent. You have your shit together. You're the best one to rep us. And they're like, I don't. I'm like, no, babes, you got this. We're rooting for you. So I don't
Mm-mm.
actually have to do it.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
reason I'm against online, not online, in person is because like I have so many students in my program and in my
Mm.
course. It's packed. Um, but yeah, and then I feel like campus should be open in terms of like studying spaces because that's kind of how it was last semester, and that was blessed.
Your studying spaces are open this semester.
No, our campus closed.
Mm.
Yeah, like so, like just to get away at like out of inside. Or like the rec center, because I think the rec center was open maybe like half of the semester last year before it like got really bad.
Same. That's how it was with us. We had to like go online and book times.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about that though was because anytime I went on campus was like for food.
Hmm.
These people weren't wearing their masks. I think I told you guys one time I walked
Yeah.
on campus and these two girls were looking at me and I'm like, y'all can catch COVID if y'all want.
Mm.
That for me, thank you. Damn,
Yeah.
that's my time.
D.
Honestly, I'm fine with not going to school because my program's only 2 years.
Mm.
I literally just had to wait one more year and then I'm done. But if we do go back to school, I'm guessing it's like second semester, 2022. If anything, definitely not this year though.
So like when you graduate,
Basically, the last
Yeah,
semester.
literally last semester when we
mm,
graduate. But I didn't even know then if we would. That's if every like COVID cases have gone down like drastically, which I
so
don't
would
know.
you care if you have to graduate online?
No, it's a 2 year program. I really don't care.
Cause she has something to do after.
Yeah, because I'm planning to go to uni after.
Yeah, so she has a whole
Oh
other
yeah,
graduation to look forward to.
that's true.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't be pissed
but
either. Same.
We all do.
but
That's true. We all have something else to do
But
after, so
I'd
we were
be
like,
damned if I have to do 4 years and then like no reward.
yeah, that's the thing. 4 years.
Yeah.
I think Dean and Arusha's graduating next year with me, so shit,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
maybe yeah, so maybe a little party.
Honestly, yeah. Like if I just have to come over and then
Yeah, like have
Yeah,
pizza or
we're just like,
something.
hey.
See, I'd be mad if I got a degree and I couldn't graduate.
Mhm.
mm, hmm
That's because like that whole no.
hmm
Yeah. Especially if you don't have anything else to do after, like you're not doing a master's, you're not doing a PhD, you're not
yeah.
going to a different.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'd
I
be
have that, so I don't really mind.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So consensus is most likely we're not going back in person. Most likely.
Yeah. I went
Most
to
likely are.
No, we're not.
Oh, okay.
I went to a apartment tour yesterday. I think my days are mixed up. But and then the girl was telling me and my friend that she heard that our school was going back in person next year, and I'm like, girl, we didn't even get an email. She's like, yeah, like I heard on the news that I'm like, they don't even know what we're doing next week. Okay,
True.
but I'm like, I doubt because they've been doing like semester by semester.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I highly doubt they even know what they're gonna do for like fall. I think they're trying to do like remote classes, like I guess like labs and stuff or whatever. I don't know, and like
Mm.
co-op or whatever. But I don't think they're doing like full on in person classes.
I feel like our profs even know because we've been asking our profs and they're like, we don't know.
Yeah, they can't know.
I'm like, all right.
Some of them don't even know if they're gonna work.
That's true. Some of them, they ask
That's
them, of course,
true.
they're teaching. They're like, I don't even know if I'm going to be teaching there next year. And I'm like,
I didn't even
wow.
know that until my sociology prof last year told me. We're like, you don't know if you're gonna have a job?
Yeah. I was like, but then that makes sense because tenure. Now I know why tenure is so important to profs. So,
What's that? Sorry.
AKA tenure is basically like when you've made it, essentially. Like you're guaranteed to be working there.
Those be like the older profs that
Yeah, like after maybe 10
Oh.
years of being a prof there, you get tenure based on like, I don't know what the fuck it's based on. But now I know why it's important because you're telling me after like all this work in school, you don't even want to be working in the next 2 months?
all the shit they put you through too. Profs be
Exactly.
going through some shit.
They do. So, yeah.
That's whack. And then you have to find like bare schools to work at, and it's literally part time.
Mm-hmm. Like they be working on
My
multiple schools and I'm like,
I
yeah,
did not
why?
go. Yeah.
my former when I had psychology last year, my teacher, she was working 3 colleges and a uni program plus tutoring on the side.
Damn.
Yeah, like this girl was everywhere.
I realized that on like when you look up on Rate My Prof, and I be seeing my prof's name under 2 schools. I'm like, what you doing over there?
I didn't get it that
What
at
you
first.
doing over there?
Like, are these different props at the same name?
Exactly with the same name.
Confused.
But yeah. All right. Anybody have anything else to add to this lovely episode?
School's a
Fuck
scam.
school.
Oh, y'all went in. Y'all didn't even hesitate.
No, like for real though, school's a scam. Everybody's broke. They literally like trifle you for your money. Education's not a scam because y'all need to be educated. But school as an institution is a damn scam.
Yeah.
I've learned more outside of it than in.
I fucking hate school. Y'all know me though. I'm not a school person. Never was a school person.
Yeah.
Hate,
It's okay.
I literally can't sit down with a book and just like read. It's hard. But yeah, fuck school.
And that's the thing people need.
But we need school. So
like we need it, but like it's a scam. Like they make it a scam. Basically.
exactly.
Like
I was like, all right.
Oh yeah.
Love that those passing words for us. So we've reached the end of this episode.
Homeschool your kids if you can.
What?
Homeschool your kids if you can.
Child, shoot.
Just with extracurriculars so they're not a loner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the only thing. Well, alright guys. We have officially reached the end of this episode. Shit, I know y'all can relate to this because we all been going through it right now. But I hope the advice, the words of wisdom that we give y'all help y'all out a little bit. Just remember, C's get degrees. Just balance it out here and there.
Like aim for higher, but
if you don't get it, it's okay. It's alright.
Because at the end of the day, it's the same damn paper.
Exactly, and then your degree may even guarantee to get you a job. So who cares?
You're gonna work at Walmart anyway.
Or Costco. Actually, Costco is great. But follow us on Instagram at di4tc_, where all of our other social medias are linked in the bio. And be sure to listen to us and subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, or wherever else you want to tune in. Until next time, bye guys.
Bye.